Thanks everyone. I'm Matt Curry from NH Architecture. Nice to meet you. I'll start by acknowledging the people of the Kulin Nations on whose land we gather today and on whose land the Monash campuses are located. Pay my respects. So the Monash Building B and C renewal started its life as a routine health check back in 2019. And this feasibility ultimately recommended open heart surgery. So for us, it's become the outcome is a great example for NH of adaptive reuse on a modest budget and how that can still deliver a rich user experience. So the project sought to make compliant two concrete framed bruises you see here, built in the 1970s. And here is the eastern half of the Monash Caulfield campus. And you can see the importance of these two buildings as bookends on both the ground level and level 2, connecting a north-south spine that runs through the campus and connects all its major outdoor spaces. Building B was erected before Building C, and the two are joined at the hip by a very ungainly infill. In keeping with their heroic utility, our design echoes the red brick, the precast concrete, and the shadow line between the two, which is transformed into a light box. The other major design catalyst is Michael Kidson's ceramic mural that's located on Sir John Monash Drive, and it was manufactured, in fact, on the roof of Building B that you can see there in that photo. The project sought to make sense of pre-existing, very complicated movement paths through the buildings, and particularly at the interface where the two butt together. And here, as we can see in greater detail, our work is wedged between very high traffic zones, such as on this example on level 2, the Monash Postgraduate Lounge on the right, and a whole series of lecture theatrettes on the left. And so the project creates gathering and breathing space where none previously existed, and also provides universal access to all levels, and strongly encourages use of the fire stairwell and better integrates the front doors to their surrounds. There were two major incisions in the building's fabric. What is revealed on the left are logical places for new connections, and on the right are memories of past circulation, the escalator void band beams expressed in the new lobby soffits. One of the key decisions for the team was siting the new lift core perpendicular to the existing core. We decided to clad this volume in precast and tile, and many factors were weighed up here, including the best opportunities for views, limiting solar heat gain, cost and ongoing operational costs, constructability during COVID, and embodied carbon implications. Taking the genetics of the old infrastructure to create the new, the lift core's textured finish offers a rough hue and tactility that can be appreciated up close or afar as shadow play across the form. And you have a sample there of the baguette in front of you. In keeping with the handcrafted quality of Kidson's mural, we carefully considered coloured oxide selections for the concrete finish, and also a custom form liner that neatly houses rows of the terracotta baguettes. There was a strong desire to visually connect ongoing foundry activities of the university on level 7 to the Marda courtyard on level 1, connecting where the art is made to where it is displayed. Internally, we see Building B's brick service core reflected in the material palette of the new informal learning spaces. There's picture windows there on the left onto the Dandenongs, and the adjacent circulation path on the right reflects the building's concrete superstructure. There's also a playful array of modular loose furniture, that cubic shapes that look like they might have been plucked from the void above to activate the space below. And you can see the band beam expressed there as well. The design pulls key mural colours into the floor plate, seen here as wayfinding accents on the handrail dado, as well as referencing the title font of Griffin, which was the Caulfield Institute of Technology student magazine from the 60s and 70s, and that became a frit pattern on the lift car glass. The transition zone between the red brick and concrete is denoted by light boxes and directional linear LEDs, as well as robust reflective materiality. This liminal space is both a light catcher and, as a structure, acts like a airport passenger boarding bridge. So there's a 360-degree movement joint on each level that has fire and weather ratings. Although each element is distinctly articulated, they are seamed together into a unified whole by banding motifs, which is a nod to pedestrian crossings. We have accommodated close to 1,000 square metres of found informal learning space, equating to more than 350 seats across the levels. We've more than doubled the number of amenities across building B and C, which we had to do, tripled the number of all-gender facilities across the campus, and updated fire compliance while keeping the egress stairs and inter-building connections fully open. Overall, the new insertion is a clear, singular wayfinding element for students arriving from both the ground level, which was a previously dark recessive facade that now embraces the Marta landscaped courtyard, as well as the concourse level, defined by an elegant canopy and a welcoming entrance. Of course, university capital works never stop, and already we're seeing the resurgence that this project has helped facilitate a new pavilion on the concourse and new flat-forward teaching spaces on levels 3 and 4. So the building is starting to throb back to full health. The uplift has successfully transformed unusable public realm, and we're proud to say what started as a very modest brief has had a very big and hopefully lasting impact on the campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you.